Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. We've got baseball on the 4th of July between the Minnesota Twins and the Oakland A's. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Tanner Anderson gets the ball for Oakland in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff, and he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one. He threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He will lead this one off today.
The center fielder, Byron Buxton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, and the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First offering on its way. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Simeon battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm a little concerned with the play of Byron Buxton right now. He's really struggled. You look at his last 10 ball games, his on-base percentage is under 200. For him to be under 200 getting on base, that tells you all you need to know. He needs to turn it around and turn it around fast.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at bat. 1-0. Cruz, or the boomstick as he's appropriately nicknamed, he's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
This guy has been an absolute beast this year so far, leading the team in home runs as he approaches free agency. Huge payday on the horizon.
Up top, it's 2-0. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Batting 4th, the 3rd baseman, Miguel Sano.
Here's Miguel Sano. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Buxton, the runner at first with 2 gone. Anderson, a former Pittsburgh Pirate. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Jose Barrios starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Into the box, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Marcus Semien.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, 0-1. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but it comes on the heels of a 5-game losing streak prior to that.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of the series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Wow, one pitch ago he had only given up a single, but that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. One and two now. Hit high and deep to left field. Back goes Rosario, still ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
Dan, when you get the lineup card, you have to circle this guy's name. 7 big flies last month.
Listen, I've been retired from a while, but when a guy hits 7 bombs in a month, I think you want to pitch this guy carefully. It might not be a bad idea to walk this guy if you can.
Here's the first pitch to him. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Olson carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped up. Sano in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Base is empty here with nobody out. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Fouled off. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 1-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third baseline. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, woof, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Here's the 0-2. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Buxton on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting 6th, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Now at the plate, Stephen Piscotty. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Here's the 0-1. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 Oakland. Digging in, Eddie Rosario, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Left side, but well foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Popped up. Chapman has room in foul territory. 1 out.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at multi-dimensional Jurickson Profar. This guy at one point was the #1 prospect in all of baseball. Hasn't come to fruition the way we would have liked, but he is constantly grinding, the ability to play multiple positions and hit from both sides of the plate.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Here's C.J. Cron now. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-1 the count now. Scope on second. Cron is over at first with 1 away. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Stepping into the box, Mitch Garver, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Full count now, 3-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Softly hit out toward short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Digging in now, Byron Buxton. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And that misses 1-1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. 2 out, bases loaded. Ground ball right side. Scooped up. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get it up on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. So stepping in, Marwin Gonzalez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the second runner's going to hold over at third, so a run scores, and they remain loaded here with 2 away.
Nelson.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Comes set, the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Drilled to first. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 2-2. Here's Jurickson Profar. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
The second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And folks, today I'm locking in on outfielder Max Kepler. I think he's just starting to scratch the surface. Bit off a couple of years trying to learn his craft a little bit. The bat's coming along. The defense has always been there. Super accurate arm, real sure-handed in the outfield.
At the plate, Chad Pinder, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Popped him up. Crone waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Stepping in, Martin Maldonado, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here it comes, 0-2. Hit in the air to center field. Buxton moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A's are gone in order. We'll move ahead to the third, tied 2-2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. Skied
into straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. He's got it 1 away. So 1 gone in the inning now, and it's time for a look at the standings in the AL West as you see where the A's find themselves entering play here today. Digging in, Eddie Rosario. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Fouled away. Too high, ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First pitch on its way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Rosario leads off first with 1 away.
Nope,
a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the gloves down the line.
The batter, the first baseman, C.J. Crone.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Crone. He's set, and the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Takes this the other way to right, and this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1 if not both of them home. Scope is on his way home. He comes across to score as they push the lead to 4-2.
Now batting.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Standing in now, Max Kepler, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit hard up the middle. Simeon's there. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Mitch Garver.
Now in the box, Mitch Garver, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Twins are in front, 4-2. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Too low, 1-0. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Hit out towards second. Scope has it. And there's one down now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chapman.
One gone for the A's here in the third. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the one-out double. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the All-Star break. So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And that brings in the big power-hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Outside.
Curveball just misses apparently, 1-0.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Hit hard to third. And that's the second out.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Now at the plate, Chris Davis. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Here comes the first pitch. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Chapman stands at second with 2 gone. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. They trail it here 4-2. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Byron Buxton. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And another foul ball. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1.
Oh.
1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. The 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Now at the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez.
Pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in this strike zone.
High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Laureano looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Next will be the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Miguel Sano, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch. There goes Buxton. Strike taken. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third, and they say he beat the throw safe at third.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2 strikes.
The 2-2 one more time. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Hot shot to third. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Minnesota as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Coming to the plate now, Ramon Laureano. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Takes this the other way to right. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there
Now
for the first out.
The right fielder, David Piscotty.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. 2-2.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
A bouncer up the middle. Gonzalez to his left. He's there. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
2 away now in the Oakland fourth. And Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Rosario. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We played 4 full. Twins are out in front 4-2. So striding forward now, Eddie Rosario. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
2-0 to the Twins left fielder.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Now the 3-0 offering. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Ready once again, Jonathan Scope. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Line drive to left. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit.
36, Yusmeiro Petit.
Stepping in now, C.J. Cron, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Comes set with the 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box now, Max Kepler, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 0-1 on its way. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And he's going to get in there at the plate to make it a 5-2 lead now. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. Scope leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Now this is on the ground here for Profar at second. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Mitch Garver.
Stepping in, Mitch Garver. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's a .333 hitter. From the stretch. And it's fouled away. Men on third with 2 down. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And that is into right field, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 6-2.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Twins 6 and the A's 2. And that brings up Chad Pinder. He'll get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away. But whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First pitch of the at-bat. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Standing in now, Martin Maldonado, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a breaking ball too low, 2-0.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. 1 out, nobody on. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Scope has a play. 2 down.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Popped up, prone in foul ground, and no one will get this one. 2 out, nobody on. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
1, 2, 3 go the A's. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Digging in to try it again, Marwin Gonzalez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Gonzalez.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1 and 2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2 and 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2 and 2. He was heading to count 0 and 2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Into the box, Nelson Cruz. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Stays alive, still 0-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Wang, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Number 78.
Stepping in now, Miguel Sano.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that?
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Swing, and he pops him up. Chapman in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Sano is off at first with 2 away. Ball 2. And he lays off the curveball, so it's a full count now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he can put the ball in the gap somewhere.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Twins wind up stranding 1. They lead it 6-2. Tyler Duffy enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Matt Chapman will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. The pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. Duffy has tossed more than 60 innings on the year, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. The 1-1. Line drive to center field. Buxton patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
In now, Matt Olson. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 1-1. Is a fastball that misses. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. Chris Davis waits on deck. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Wow, throw a 10 over it and bring out the clown.
Designated hitter.
Look like a three-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
Striding forward now is the DH, Chris Davis. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kepler's there for it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
The batter, number 22.
Ready now, Ramon Laureano. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
0-1 the count. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. The A's strand one. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Standing in, Jonathan Scope, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
Jonathan Scope.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And he fouls this one off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Standing in now, C.J. Cron. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes another 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Smoke toward third. Chapman has it cleanly. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Max Kepler.
Stepping up now, Max Kepler. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Profar. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They lead it 6-2. Trevor Hildenberger gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Trevor Hildenberger.
Digging in, Stephen Piscotty. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead 0-1.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that.
And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Into the box, Jurickson Profar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Piscotty gets his lead at first, nobody out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Just hung in there on that one. Another 2-2 offering. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Stepping up to the plate, Chad Pinder. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Hildenberger benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
The 0-2 pitch. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rosario is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Now batting, Martin Maldonado. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. He's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Lifted in the air out to right. Kepler is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Shortstop.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Marcus Semien. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First offering on its way. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Grounded to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. The throw's a low one, and he can't make the scoop at first as it's in and out of the glove.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Blake Parker takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Minnesota, number 38, Blake Parker.
Now at the plate, Matt Chapman. Mano a mano with Blake Parker. He's a .333 hitter. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's there for it, and that ends the inning. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Twins 6 and the A's 3. In now, Mitch Garver. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Mitch Garver.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
He was in a great hitter's count. Should have been looking dead red, but instead chases after a pitch that he couldn't do anything with and would have walked him.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Byron Buxton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Garver on at first. Nobody out. There he goes. Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left, but just foul. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Maldonado over to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. A good performance thus far by the visiting Twins, and they lead it here in the 8th as you get a look at our line scored at this point. Into the box now, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Up top, it's 2-0. And there he goes towards second. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Hey, hit and run right there. I know the guy had to pull up on second base because the ball didn't get to the outfield, but you know what? You'll take the knock. First and second, regroup. Let's see what happens.
Now to the plate, Nelson Cruz. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
This is a critical point right here. things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
The 1-0. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And a surprising intentional walk here from the dugout, as that will now load the bases.
Now batting.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And the next to bat will be the big third baseman, Miguel Sano. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's set. Here it comes. And they start him out away with a called strike. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. Profar for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Olson, mano-a-mano with Blake Parker. He's a perfect 3 for 3. He's taken him deep once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a called strike. 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. Liner in there for a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Into the box now, Chris Davis. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Olson aboard here at first with nobody out. Turned on down the line. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The batter.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Stepping in now, Ramon Laureano.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And this will be an RBI as the run comes in to score from third.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
At the plate, Stephen Piscotty. Mano a mano with Blake Parker. He's 1 for 4. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 1 out and a runner on third. Ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And he got him.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing in now, Jurickson Profar, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. 9th inning coming up. Twins lead it 6-4. Striding in, Eddie Rosario. No hits to this point.
Leading off for the Twins, the left fielder, Eddie.
Here's the first pitch
Rosario.
to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. Here it is, the 3-0. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next. Edobre Ramos takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 61, Enterprise Ramos.
First offering on its way. And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Hard hit ball to second. To second for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Into the box, C.J. Cron, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Shoots this one over to first. Olsen is there. Olsen takes it on his own, and the inning is over. Twins retired in short order. They're up 6-4. Taylor Rogers comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Digging in once again, Chad Pinder. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Mark Hanna will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Mark Hanna.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Skied into straightaway right. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Marcus Semien. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. To 1-2 now. Last strike now for Oakland. Back up the middle. Gonzalez is there. Throw on to first here is going to do it, and the Twins have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
6-4 the outcome today. The Twins led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jose Barrios earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Tanner Anderson was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Taylor Rogers earns the save out of the bullpen, his 23rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Twins, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Twins put together 10 total hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland 6-4. The St. Louis Cardinals totaled 11 hits as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 6-2. The Angels combined to give up just 5 hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 7-1. The Boston Red Sox brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they blew out the Jays 11-0. DJ LeMahieu had 3 hits on the day, helping lead the Yankees to a win over the Rays 4-2. He is currently among the AL leaders in batting average. The Tigers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the White Sox on the south side 7-2. Trevor Bauer collected his 8th win overall, leading Cleveland past the Royals 6-3. He is currently in the top 5 in the AL in shutouts. The Phillies had 12 hits as a team as they pulverized the Braves 10-4. The Washington Nationals smacked 15 team hits as they walked off to an extra inning win against the Marlins 6-5. The Cincinnati Reds got 11 hits overall as they got the best of the Brewers at home 5-3. Felipe Vasquez collected his first W this season as the Pirates got a win over the Cubs 3-2. The San Diego Padres knocked out 10 hits as a team as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 8-3. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.